How a German banker's Milan holiday led to arrest, UK. Trial. Breaking news: Utah police say remains of slain college student have been found. Details to come. The quick trip to Milan nearly ended in disaster when Italian police swooped on the former Deutsche Bank AG executive, arresting him at a hotel where he was staying with his wife last year. Hotel staff had, until then, the executive had been living safely in Germany, which had refused the British extradition request. In the end though, I have always maintained my innocence of the charge against me, and I am very pleased that today's decision has vindicated my position, the 54-year-old said in a statement. The last several years, Andreas Hauschild in London on July 4. The former executive had been able to avoid trial in the UK for years, even as 9 other bankers were convicted in prosecutors' sweeping probe into manipulation of the Euro interbank offered rate, a benchmark tied to trillions of dollars worth of mortgages and loans. Germany had rejected. Hauschild was always planning to return to the UK because had had enough of the European arrest warrant, an agreement that enables the transfer of suspected criminals between member states and which forced him to remain in Germany, his lawyer Ian Ryan said. He was actually going to come voluntarily back, but it was taken out of his hands when he was arrested in Italy, Ryan said. After his arrest at the Italian hotel, where he was staying with his wife, Hauschild was sent to the notorious San Vittore prison, according to a person familiar with the matter. The facility in the Hauschild, who worked at Deutsche Bank for 16 years, initially fought the UK extradition request, but gave up after several weeks and an adverse ruling from a Milan judge. When he arrived during a 3-week trial that started last month, Hauschild was accused by prosecutors of conspiring with convicted trader Christian Bitar to fix the Euribor rate. He ruled. Christian Bitar. Hauschild's defense involved distancing himself from the actions of 3 colleagues, Jurg Vogt, Ardalan Garagoslo, and Kuwe Kapov. During his trial, when the prosecution lawyer James Waddington said the 3 men were behaving dishonestly in relation to Euribor submissions, Hauschild replied, yes. Later, while Hauschild's trip to Italy cost him a lot of money that he's not going to get back, as well as time spent in custody, it had at least one advantage, said John Milner, an attorney at IBB Solicitors who isn't involved with the case. He has the freedom to travel the globe now, which he wouldn't have had before. Now, Hauschild is planning to return to Germany to do charity work, Ryan said. He has no plan, but first, Ryan said, he wants a holiday. With assistance from friends Wild.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot bar. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.